Last season in Classic Tetris Gauntlet Ignition, Dog and Andy faced off against each other again as the team captains of their respective teams. However, in this match, both of these players played incredibly strong. In just the first game alone, they pushed each other to the absolute limit, setting an, at the time, world record. And this is the video about that very world record. Here we go. Dog versus Andy captain match. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So here we have another match between Dog and Andy. Dog, of course, in their last match, at least restreamed on my channel, Dog is able to get a 1.3 against Andy. Meanwhile, Andy kind of in the All-Star match, if I'm not mistaken, or no, it was the match before All-Stars, where he got a 1.3 on Dog, so Dog kind of got back at him for that. However, Dog has to win this in order to take them to sudden death, but Dog is getting up really high. And there it is, another Tetris for Dog, keeping things alive here. Andy, however, off to a slightly better start than Dog. Dog was just stacking up to the ceiling. Wasn't really getting the long bar. Is Tetris ready? Going to pass up on the Tetris to fill in the left side. Now he's got to wait for the next long bar. Double S dependent. Gets a T piece to fill in the dependency. Still holding out for the right pieces. And there it is, Tetris for Dog. Of course, there's a lot more on the line than just, winning the captain's match to take to sudden death or bring your team to the finals. There is ELO on the line. And whoever wins this, guarantee you they are going to see a change in their ELO. How much? I don't know, but it's definitely going to be beneficial to the winner. Dog trailing by now 55,000 points. Andy playing at a 93% Tetris rate. So a really fire opener for Andy here. See if he's going to be able to keep it up. However, we've seen situations like this happen where especially between Dog and Andy, one of them was down by 100,000 points and came back and ended up winning the game. Another Tetris for Dog. Forces up a couple of delay burns. Tetris for Dog. Andy still maintaining the lead here. Having to take a couple of burns. Nothing too serious. However, both players are still well on pace for 600k transitions. Andy is actually looking like a 650. Now both players just playing clean here. In fact, I believe it was their all-star match where I think there was only one game where there wasn't a max out scored. Dog went and scored a max out, a 1.1 and a 1.2, all back-to-back. However, the 1.1 and 1.2 were the only scores that ended up winning, and Andy was the all-star captain that ended up winning the all-stars match for the red team. However, 345,000 for Dog, 398 for Andy. Andy knocks down the Tetris here, still maintaining a 53,000 point lead on Dog, and doesn't seem like much when you consider how efficient both of these players are playing. It's quite impressive to even have that big of a lead. Andy now Tetris ready. There it is, Tetris for Andy. And he's still holding on to a 31,000 point lead. Slightly behind Lions and Dog, but knocks down a Tetris and knocks down another one. Dog holding out for his long bar. Winning on the long bar. There it is for Dog. So still separated by only 55,000 points. We got roughly 30 lines to the transition here. Tetris for Dog. 535. Looks like he's aiming to transition potentially at a 600. Andy is looking to potentially transition at around a 650, 660 kind of range. There's Tetris for Dog. One more Tetris, and we'll have a 600k transition for Dog. Andy is already at 600k. This is kind of insane. And there we go. Dog's going to transition at 606,000. Andy, still with one Tetris left to go, is going to potentially transition at a 650. However, burns the double. Going to go ahead and burn. Andy transitions at 636 in the lead by only 6,000 points. Dog now Tetris ready. However, is going to have to tuck a piece underneath there. Eventually gets a perfect T piece. He is clean. Still only separated by 6,000 points. However, Andy has a little bit of a concerning left. But look at that tap all the way over there. Dog holding out for a piece to tuck or spin. Gets the piece to tuck. Burns down for a double. And Tetris for Dog. 681,000 for Dog. 687 for Andy. Still in the lead by just around 6,000 points. However, Dog knocks down another Tetris. Going to bring him in the lead. However, he is ahead in lines. Andy is running into a drought, though. Forced to burn these lines. Still holding out for the long bar, 15-piece drought and counting. Burns a double, and Tetris for Andy. Goes back in the lead, 717,000, but Dog counters with a Tetris of his own. Andy's still holding on to the lead by just around 9,000 points. Makes a small adjustment, however, his long bar dependent. Dog with that Tetris goes back into the lead. Andy not getting the long bar. Nice adjustment. However, does his best to avoid setting up two long bar dependencies. Meanwhile, Dog in position to extend his lead. And there it is, Tetris for Dog. 788,000 for Dog. Andy still trying to work his way on burning this out. Not quite getting the best pieces. Would love a J. Now looking for an L. Neither is coming. Finally gets an I piece. Needs one more to fill in the dependency. Burns down for a triple. And there it is. Andy now finally able to get Tetris ready. However, Dog holds on to a just around a 53,000 point or 5,000 point lead. 825 for Dog, 790 for Andy. Andy with a small line advantage, but you could say they're just about neck and neck. However, Andy now looking for the right pieces to burn this out. Beautiful burns over there by Andy. And a Tetris, 824,000 to 888,000. Dog now looking for the right pieces. Sets up a long bar dependency, but gets the long bar to fill it in. Dog now looking for one more piece to go over there. Not quite getting it. Now Andy knocks down a Tetris. Only one Tetris away from Dog's score. Meanwhile, Dog's having to do some burning here. He's looking for a J. Gets a Z instead. Still looking for the right pieces. Andy knocks down a Tetris. Now only down by 10,000 points. And another Tetris for Andy. Goes back into the lead. 917,000 for Andy. 900,000 for Dog. However, Dog's burned out. Opens up the world. Knocks down a Tetris. Takes the lead right back. 936,000 and 948. However, Andy is still behind by 5 lines. So he has a little bit more time than Dog. Dog now trying to get Tetris ready, holding out for the long bar. Now Tetris for Dog. Andy now needs a T-piece here, where he's going to go for a delay burn. Doesn't quite get the T-piece. This is going to cost him some lines. Dog now with a max out on level 27. Andy now Tetris ready. Going to be a couple thousand points shy of a max out. 986 for Andy. 1,002,000 for Dog. However, Dog's running into a drought. Several O's in a row. Where's the long bar for Dog? There it is. Tetris for Dog. Separated by 17,000 points at level 27 when they had the exact same line. But Dog goes back in the lead by 49,000. Andy now having to do some more burning here. Opens up the well. Tetris for Andy. Down by 48,000. Dog already with the 1.1. Can get 2 more Tetrises here on the kills, or in level 28, and then play on the kill screen here. There's one Tetris. Andy holding out for the long bar now, but he hangs the O piece, knocks down the Tetris, but what is he going to be able to do? Dog goes to kill screen at 1,170,000. Andy knocks down a Tetris. Let's see what else he's able to do here. Gets the perfect J setup. He's at 1,135,000. Dog still playing in the kill screen, going for the 1.2. Andy sets up the burn. Finally gets a piece of burn out. However, he doesn't have too many places he can place things. And he goes to kill screen at 1,070,000 as well. Both players are playing in the kill screen. Andy set up trying to get set up for the Tetris. Gets the Tetris. Takes the lead. Dog is down by 14,000 points. He's going to have to play a kill screen. He's already up halfway up the board. He's burning lines. Alright, he's accessing it. He's only 8,000 points away. Nice flat placement. Trying to get that piece all the way over to the right. He needs the piece over to the right. Gets the piece over. He's only 3,000 points away. 2,000 points. One more line will do it. He needs one more line. And there it is. Dog chases down the score in kill screen. Both players with 1.2 million points. Are you kidding me? This is the second time this has happened. But what an insane game by Dog and Andy. Hello everyone, thank you all so much for watching. First things first, I want to say if you made it to this part of the video, I really appreciate if you just stick just a little bit longer so you can hear a little bit about what I have to say and about things that are coming to the future. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. But for those of you that do care enough to stay, thank you for one. And second, if you guys want me to upload more videos from this set, because this set between Dog and Andy was absolutely amazing, and heck, I mean, in fact, I could upload the entire set if you guys would like, even though Game 5 was still not as high scoring as the others, but it is truly an amazing set. So if you guys want me to upload it, drop down in the comments is like, please upload this entire set. There's also plenty of other highlights between Dog and Andy that I commentate over that I'd love to upload over, starting into the year. And second, Classic Tetris Gauntlet Overdrive, the first match of the season, is going to be happening on January 5th. I would highly encourage you all to at least come by the first match of the season. You're going to see an insane team matchup between the Millionaires and the Wavy Ones, both with new team captains, and I think it's going to be a show that you guys are going to like. And third, if you haven't already commented, if you want to see more of Dog versus Andy, main thing is I won't plan to do a lot of content. However, I want to know what you guys want. Do you guys want me to break down more matches from CTWC like I did in the past? Do you guys want me to come out with more adjustment videos? Do you guys, I mean, obviously I can't necessarily generate world records, but do you guys want to see more highlights, especially stuff that happens with, things that I commentate? Just let me know what you guys want to see, because I want to really, help and grow the Classic Tetris community. And who knows, there might be a project that's in the works that could be pretty big. But enough on that. Anyways, if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, comment down what you thought about it, or the other things that I mentioned to comment down about. Share with your friends. This is an insane matchup. The commentary, I think, was pretty good, and the gameplay was obviously excellent. I mean, it was a world record at the time that got set until Dog versus PokeNerd. But yeah, share with your friends, and most importantly, be sure to, subscribe. I'm going to be making a lot of videos this upcoming year, and you're not going to want to miss out on some of the stuff that happens, especially on Twitch, which you can also follow me on Twitch at ITZsharky1. Anyways, my name is Michael, better known as ITZsharky, and I'll be seeing you all next year.